Howdy YouTube. I'm still at my house. I'm sure you could probably see that. About to go on a call for it's a callback, and it's for a horizontal discharge condenser. And apparently, according to the customer, the fan blades just came off, and it's got two of them. He said so. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's a condenser. It's a brand that Goodman decided to carry to solve their horizontal discharge. Well, they don't have any equipment that does horizontal discharge, so this was their way of solving it. So I installed one, and then shortly thereafter, apparently they decided to stop selling them. So that's what reason. They didn't give me a reason. Bigger minds. It's not important that I know, but I'm gonna go look at that. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. We'll see what's going on. I'm thinking that I probably won't be able to deal with the original manufacturer. I don't know if they might have gone on a business or whatever, but I'll try to. And then if I can, I got a plan B, which is to go to we call it it's a third party. We call it AAA Motors over here, and they're pretty good about finding motors and fan blades to replace whatever you got. Usually I go there when I have like really old equipment that there's no OEM stuff, so I go there and they make it happen. They're pretty good. So we'll see what happens. See you guys there.
And one guy told me, "Oh, that's a mini split. That'll work on any split."
No, it's not. Yeah, he knew even less than the other guys. Alright, so my customer was just informing me that everyone he called pretty much tried to take all his money. Here's the manufacturer's name and the model number, everything, all the information. Apparently they're not in business anymore or what have you, but my vendor, which is Goodman, couldn't get me any information, and they said they would help me to find a blade, but I went with a third party just because it was more convenient for me. I didn't want to wait for them to order the fan blade. But yeah, this is the condenser. It's horizontal discharge. The only reason I got it is because Goodman started to sell these, and this was supposed to be their solution for not having a horizontal discharge unit. So that's why I got it. The customer needed the space, and I asked Goodman, I mentioned to them what was going on. They said, yeah, we have, this unit. And so I bought it thinking that, they were going to be around for a while, but apparently not. So I ended up getting stuck with it, and then I was hoping that I wouldn't have any problems with it, but I wasn't too worried because as long as you install it correctly, like I always say, most of the components are, standard components that all the other manufacturers use as well. So I wasn't too worried as far as that goes. But then this happened. But I took care of it. I put extra zip ties on that cord that you can see in the back. You can probably see that one by my right hand. You see that one zip tie against that little bar that's going up vertically. That's holding the cord. I actually added like 6 more zip ties that are like UV resistant. So hopefully that'll take care of that issue. And then you'll see right now what I had to do to remove the fan blade, the hub off of the shaft for the motor, for the top motor. Alright, so right here I forgot to record, so I'm showing you the wrench that I actually had to use to loosen up this hub from the shaft. And then after that I grabbed my crescent wrench to finish the job. But yeah, it wouldn't give. I had to get my big pipe wrench to loosen it up. And then once I loosened it up, I just grabbed my smaller wrenches and then slid the hub back uh, in order to gain access to that shaft so that I can get my grinder and just grind the mushroom cap that the customer did with that puller. But that's where I'm at right here. So after I grind it, took me, I don't know, maybe a minute or two to grind the shaft. That's it. It just it slid right out. Success! Yes! So here we have the new blades. They're obviously not OEM, but they work just fine. They have a similar pitch. It was 1/5 horsepower with 850 RPM, and it fell within the amps that was required. That was acceptable on the chart that I read. So yeah, so that's gonna work. And we installed them, tested them, and very happy with the results. We expected them to be a lot noisier, and they actually weren't that noisy. It was very acceptable. So then all that was left to do was screw those grills back on, and then turn it on. Customer was checking it out, and he was happy. I was happy. System, everything was working fine. The only thing that was messed up was the blades. So once we got those replaced, that's it. No problem. All done. I'm gonna have another video. I think I'm gonna probably post it after this one, which is gonna be a tip for technicians, for new technicians. I know the old technicians already know everything that I talk about, but for the new technicians, I got a little tip coming up on the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.